Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Listen, got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. We must continue to set the record straight here, guys. Stop the lies and stop the narratives, man. Stop them from rewriting history and bending reality, man. And that's what we're going to do in this video, man. We're going to set the record straight, man. Once again, we're going to stop the lies and narratives as it pertains to this era of basketball players being bigger, stronger, faster. I've talked about it many times on this channel. That's a lie, guys. That's another narrative they're trying to give you guys, that these era of NBA players, these guys today are greater athletes. They're bigger, stronger, faster. They're able to do more things than the guys that we grew up watching in the 80s and 90s. And I saw something very funny, man, the other day about Dennis Schröder, man, and how this guy's playing soccer. Now he's playing soccer, some soccer league or whatever. And I found it very hilarious that's the two-sport athletes of today. Dennis Schröder, who's playing in like some weak Division 6 soccer league, right? Some rec league soccer. And I think he's on an active NBA roster or whatever. But these are the multiple sport athletes of today. These are the greater athletes, the bigger, stronger, faster athletes. And I want to talk about this video, guys, compared to some of the guys that I remember. And I want to thank you guys, man, everyone across the world, everyone across the states that's been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly humbled. Much respect to all you guys out there, man, for real. It means a lot, guys. Like I said, I'm truly humbled by all the support, man. Thank you for all the comments, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I just wanted to do a brief video, man, because it was comical when I saw this. About, like I said, how these players today are always being touted as being bigger, stronger, faster, greater athletes than, you know, the players that I grew up watching. The guys that I grew up watching, they weren't great athletes. They weren't even really playing basketball, you know, according to a lot of these idiots today, these fools on their podcasts, these idiots on TV, and these idiots, you know, on social media. But what I saw the other day on that very social media was Dennis Schröder, and how Dennis Schröder, you all know he's a point guard. I don't know what team he plays for right now. I don't even know if he's on a current NBA roster. But Dennis Schröder is now, I guess, playing soccer in some soccer league somewhere. I don't know if he's in where he is. But supposedly there's like some really low league soccer league that he's in, really low tier soccer league. So it's not like this guy's playing for some, like, you know, like I said, upper level soccer league. Supposedly this is like some rec league soccer. But I just found it very interesting that someone like a Dennis Schröder is playing soccer and basketball. Let's just say he's a multi-sport athlete here, right? Because he's such a great athlete, Dennis Schröder. He's playing rec league soccer, right, in some other country, and he played in the NBA, we all know. And it made me laugh because, you know, some of the athletes that I remember growing up that played multiple sports, I mean, we all know, you know, who I'm going to bring up here. But, you know, those are real athletes. You know, the guys I grew up watching that played multiple sports, these guys were legit athletes, man. They were playing professional multiple sports, professionally. They weren't playing some B league or some rec league level, you know what I'm saying, sport. These guys were legit. We talk about someone like a Bo Jackson, you know, that you can argue is one of the greatest athletes in the history of mankind. This man played professional baseball and professional football. I believe to this day, still the only player to make an all-pro team and an all-star team. So Bo Jackson was a great athlete. We all know about his track ability, his sprinting, his running ability. But to me, when you think about Dennis Schröder, and I saw some people in the comments of that post talking about, oh man, he's a great athlete, and you know how athletic you have to be to play both sports. And I started laughing because people responded with like the level of soccer league that they said he's playing in. Man, I don't know soccer, but these are what people were saying. Is a low-level soccer league. He's playing in some really low tier 6 or whatever it was called. I don't remember what it was. But they said it's nothing impressive. And we all know that he wasn't a real impressive basketball player, Dennis Schröder. I mean, yeah, you have to be a good athlete to be in the NBA, no doubt about it. But to say that these guys are bigger, stronger, faster, and that these guys are such superior athletes, I told you I did that video by TJ McConnell the other day. And like I said, now you have someone like a Dennis Schröder. Dennis Schröder is a multi-sport athlete of today. He's nowhere on the level of a Bo Jackson. Nowhere on the level of a Deion Sanders. No way. Deion Sanders, once again, another guy who played professional baseball and professional football. We're talking about professional sports, not some rec league sports, man. Those guys are athletes. You know, when you think about it, I said some of the great athletes in the history of the game, man, there were other eras that had great athletes. These guys are not just great athletes now all of a sudden. They've been great athletes. You're telling me Wilt Chamberlain wasn't a great athlete? Bill Russell wasn't a great athlete? He was a great athlete. These guys were track stars. They played other sports. So when we talk about these guys being athletic, bigger, stronger, faster today, and I see Dennis Schröder, I start laughing. He's nowhere on the level of Bo Jackson. Some of the guys that I grew up watching that were multiple sport athletes, man. These guys today, they're nowhere on that level, man. Ain't nowhere doing these kinds of things. You're never going to see no one do what Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders was doing. It was incredible. These guys were rare. These are the guys that were growing up in the 80s, man. This is the 80s and the 90s. They were great athletes, guys. Human history has had great athletes all throughout its history. These guys in the NBA did not just all of a sudden, over the last 10 years, become great athletes. Bigger, they're not bigger. They're not stronger, and they're not faster. They're not, guys. Those are the facts, man. So I just thought that was funny. Dennis Schröder, a multi-sport athlete of today's era. The bigger, stronger, faster era of today's NBA, guys. It's an absolute joke, man. These guys are nowhere on the level of some of the athletes that played back in the day. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.